Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera kepada semua pelajar baru yang telah menerima tawaran ke tingkatan 6 di KTI Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Sabak Bernam. Tahniah dan selamat datang cikgu ucapkan kepada semua. Cikgu percaya semua pelajar telah bersedia dari segi mental dan emosi untuk mengikuti pembelajaran di tingkatan 6. Saya Puan Nur Azliza binti Ghazali selaku Ketua Unit bagi mata pelajaran Fizik di Kolej tingkatan 6 Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra. Baik, pada hari ini saya akan menyampaikan taklimat bagi mata pelajaran Fizik dengan kod subjek 960. Terdapat perbezaan di antara sukatan pelajaran Stpm sistem terdahulu berbanding sistem baru. Yang pertama, sistem pengajian adalah berasaskan semester, iaitu selama 3 semester dalam tempoh 1,5 tahun. Yang kedua, setiap akhir semester mempunyai peperiksaan Stpm mengikut sukatan pelajaran semester berkenaan. Ketiga, pelajar dibenarkan mengulang peperiksaan Stpm semester 1 dan semester 2 pada akhir semester 3 bagi menambah baik keputusan. Yang keempat, pentaksiran kerja khusus untuk mata pelajaran Fizik merupakan kertas yang wajib diambil oleh setiap pelajar Fizik di setiap semester pengajian. Seterusnya, cikgu akan menyampaikan taklimat mata pelajaran Fizik dalam bahasa Inggeris. For Physics subject with code 960, there are 25 chapters that have to be learned for 3 terms.
For term 1, the theme is mechanics and thermodynamics. There are 11 chapters in term 1, which is physics, quantities and units, kinematics, dynamics, works, energy and power, circular motion, gravitation, statics, deformation of solids, kinetic theory of gases, thermodynamics of gases, and heat transfer. For term 2, the theme is electricity and magnetism. There are 7 chapters in this term. First, electrostatics, capacitors, electric currents, direct current circuits, magnetic fields, electromagnetic induction, and alternating current circuits. For term 3, the theme is oscillations and waves, optics and modern physics. In this term, students will learn on 7 chapters. First chapter is oscillations. Second chapter is the wave motion. Third chapter, sound waves. Fourth, geometrical optics. Fifth, wave optics. Sixth, quantum physics and nuclear physics.
Scheme of assessment for term 1 with code subject 960/1 Physics paper 1. Theme to be assessed is mechanics and thermodynamics, which contains 11 topics. Students have to sit for written test, which consists of 3 sections. For section A, which carries 15 marks, contains 15 compulsory multiple choice question. All 15 questions need to be answered using the OMR form. Section B, 2 compulsory structured questions to be answered, which carries 15 marks. And for the section C, 2 questions need to be answered out of 3 essays questions. For section C, the marks is 30 marks. So altogether, for written test section A, B and C, the mark is 60 marks. And the weighting is 26.67%. This written test need to be answered in 1.5 hours duration. The test will be assessed by the central administration.
For Physics Paper 2 and Paper 3, the format of exam paper is the same as in Term 1. For Physics Paper 4, Code 960/4, the theme is Physics Practical. Students is compulsory to sit for school-based assessment of practical, which consists of 13 compulsory experiments and 1 project to be carried out. The marks is 225, being scaled to 20% of weightage. So this school-based assessment of practical will be assessed throughout the 3 terms.
Now I will explain on the school-based assessment of practical. There are 13 compulsory experiments and 1 project to be carried out by the students and to be assessed by the subject teachers in 3 respective terms. The information on each experiment should be given to the student before the experiment is carried out, so that the students can plan the practical work. The assessment of experimental skill will be done by teachers throughout the experiment.
Project Assessment Guide. Students are free to propose the title of the project based on the theme given every year. Students need to finish up the final report at the end of the 3rd term. The student will be assessed on their performances both as members of the groups and also as individuals. For the first term, there are 5 experiments under topic Theme 1, which students need to handle in the lab individually. In the second term, there are another 5 experiments related to topic for second term, which also students needs to carry out in the lab. For third term, there are only 3 experiments that students must carry out, and also a project or a coursework to enable students to acquire knowledge and integrate practical skills in physics with the aid of ICT, as well as to develop soft skills. For project coursework, students will form into group and been given a theme to propose a topic. Here are some careers in physics field: college professor, research physicists, astronomers, biophysicists, nuclear engineer, aerospace engineer, high school science teacher, science journalist, material scientist, patent agent, ballistic expert and quantitative analyst.
Baik, cikgu rasa setakat ini dahulu taklimat dan penerangan cikgu tentang mata pelajaran fizik Stpm. Okey, diharap dengan taklimat sebentar tadi telah memberi sedikit gambaran tentang mata pelajaran fizik itu sendiri dan boleh membantu kamu untuk membuat keputusan untuk memilih pakej mata pelajaran yang sesuai dengan kamu. Okey, sehingga berjumpa lagi. Sekian, terima kasih.